Sup? Sup, dude? Sup, Noah? Howdy, pard. How in the hell are you? Yep. Of course, man. One dislike already. I think 2 Cents has his first official hater troll. Well, that's the thing. I definitely have haters. I've had haters ever since I've been around Ark's channel and shout out to Mr. Arkansas before I get too far into this thing, but yeah, dude. I know there's a couple motherfuckers that hate to love me, put it like that. But what's going on, man? How you guys doing? How are y'all doing, man? This is just my 2 cents. Big shout out to the rabid dog, Mr. Arkansas. Big shout out to the boys over at Pub Sports Radio. Shout out to everybody that came in the stream late night style-y last night. That was real tight, man. That was a lot of fun. And shout out to the two heads that's in the building right now. Even if you're a troll or a hater. I'm glad you're here. So you can keep listening to this shit and keep hating on it and keep letting it just consume your life. Because I'm going to be doing this shit every day. So you can just let it make you sick. Just make yourself sick, man. You're fucking gluttons for punishment anyway, so what's the difference? How y'all doing today, man? I'm doing pretty good. I didn't get quite as much sleep as I wanted to, but yeah, it's been an okay day. Haven't had a bad day. But how you guys doing, man? I hope everybody's well out there. And big shout out to the 5 people in the building. Today, boys and girls, I want to talk about the upcoming UFC card. A couple fights in particular. Start talking about those, and then also how those fights relate to the Mecca. General Wrenchmere is in the building. Salute, General. How you doing, Bubba? Appreciate you being here as always, bro. Alex is one of the best moderators I know, man. Easy call with the wrench. Had to do it. How you doing today, General? How you feeling, man? You ready for battle? It's crazy, man. This new Mecca twist is crazy. It really is like it got serious, man. It got serious. It was like it's still a game. In the end of the day, it's still a competition, but the game got really fucking real because the social part of it got taken right the fuck out. And basically, for those of you that have missed it, the new twist for Mr. Arkansas's Mecca is as follows. There will be no more team anything. No more teams and no more voting. This is like Predictor War style. No matchups, no voting, no teams, just you and your picks. You and your trusty picks are the only thing that will ensure your survival in the Mecca. That's the only fucking thing, man. And I'm fucking ready, dude. I'm ready, boys. I want to talk about some of these fights today. I'm definitely going to smoke some weed about it. Towards the end of the stream, if anybody wants to like play chess, play a little chess if you want. Played a couple games today. I beat the first guy I played. Got my ass handed to me by some Indian dude. Like he smoked me. He was not, and like he was not a beginner. Like I set my level on beginner and to like match myself up. They quote unquote match you up with players of a similar skill level. But dude, nah, this guy was no beginner. He fucking crushed me, dude. He crushed me worse than the computer does when I play the computer on like normal. Like I'll draw with the computer sometimes on normal. This motherfucker smoked me in like 10 moves. It was ridiculous. So I was like, dude, take that beginner shit off your fucking profile. Like you're trolling with that. But then I played another guy and he beat me the first game, but then the second game we had a competitive game. He ended up winning, but the second game was closer. But yeah, I've been playing more chess recently than I have in quite a few years. So if anyone wants to play chess towards the end of the stream, we can do that too. Rush, if you're out there, I'm your Huckleberry today, Bubba. Just my game. But yeah, man. How the fuck are you guys doing? I could definitely be worse, man. Could definitely be worse. Well, without further ado, I want to talk about this fucking fight card, man. I want to look at some of these fights. Just kind of talk about them in a general sense. Kind of general leans. There's some of these fighters I know way less about than others. So let's just get into it, man. As the boys at Fight Night Picks would say. I like those guys. I like those. I like Craig and Matt Allen, man. Some people like hate on them, like or whatever, but like they're just whatever. They're kind of like nerdy, but like they're nice. They're cool. Like they know their shit. I don't see the problem. Like I've always thought they were like they're cool guys and like they're pretty damn good predictors too, man. Like there was a stretch there where like I think like Craig went undefeated one week and then he was like pretty damn good. Like there was a while where the two of them were killing it for like a month or two. So yeah, they have some pretty good predictions, man. They never really do that bad. So I fuck with them. But yeah, let's get into it, boys. Okay, pull up this card here. But yeah, at the hour mark, I will open up the stream, and like I said, if anyone wants to play chess, Jack, Justin Jr. or Rush, let me know. We can do it. We can do that. Let's see. 7 people in the building. Shout out to you guys. Yeah, man. So with that dislike, I would definitely appreciate those that like what they're hearing. I would greatly appreciate if y'all smash the like button. It's corny, it's cliche, but it does help the channel grow. It helps me get just a little bit more visibility. You know what I mean? Every little bit helps. Leaving comments helps. Leaving like even if it's just a little like positive feedback. If you guys appreciated it, or to be like, yo, your shit sucks. That too. But just, leave some feedback if you wouldn't mind after the stream's over. And yeah, like the stream, man. It helps. It helps. I'm gonna do this shit every day, man. So, but it's not always gonna be the same time. So, if you do like what you hear, you liking the video more and leaving more comments will help. YouTube. It will incentivize YouTube more to put out the notifications more consistently. Is what I'm trying to get at. 10 people in the building, man. That's tight. Man, real tight. Appreciate y'all, man. All right, let's talk about these fights. Let's talk about these fights, dude. We talked a little bit about Reem and Volkov yesterday. Kind of gave my thoughts on that. I'm leaning Reem. And I will most likely just end up picking Reem. I just think he's overall and he's an underdog. See, if I was a betting man, I would be all fucking over that, dude. I'd be all over that. So yeah, I mean, really just avoid the I mean, because Volkov plays an outside game too, and Overeem's just so much better at that to me. So yeah, I got Alistair, man. Gotta go Alistair there. Um, okay, there were a couple fights I mentioned yesterday that I would like to kind of just talk to you guys about, man. I'd love to have your feedback on these fights in particular. MMA locker room in the building. What's up, Mills? I see you, homie. Fuck yeah, just got it up to 8. Appreciate y'all, man. I really do, man. It helps. It helps. It's not just like for like it's not just an ego boost. It helps the channel. It helps like this get out there because this is my channel, but it's also, dude, this is a Mr. Arkansas outpost. So if you like Mr. Arkansas shit, this is another way, like a satellite little thing off of that where I'll keep you guys updated on anything that anybody didn't hear. I try and be as consistent as possible with like, even if I miss Arc stream, I'll go back and rewatch it. So I try to stay up to date. I mean, I'm a fucking skeevy stoner, so sometimes I fucking forget just like a dummy, but like I at least make the attempt to kind of echo the things that Arc has been saying as far as like updates for the Mecca, what's going on, and kind of just keep the interest going. So like I said, this is a Mr. Arkansas outpost, dude. Let's see. Yeah, probably. I mean, probably, yeah. But that's cool, man. Like I said, it just is what it is. It is what it is. Like I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do as much as I fucking can, and all the help from any of my channel supporters is super, super fucking appreciated. And that's how I'm gonna do it. As long as it takes. That's how I'm gonna do it. But yeah, man, everybody go follow my dude Mills MMA Locker Room on Twitter. He is over at Pub Sports Radio. You can follow him there. Does great fucking interviews. Check out the Adrian Yanez interview, the Miranda Maverick interview, the Impa Kasanganai interview. Your boy can get these fighters to open up, man, and give you some great content, man, and just get them to just feel like they're there, just chilling and just talking about, what's going on with their careers. It's great, man. It's a great. I love listening to those interviews, dude. But yeah, check Mills out, man. He's a good fucking capper too, man. Mills knows his shit, and he is still in this motherfucking Mecca. Mills, General Ramirez, and Jaboy are still in this motherfucking Mecca, son. How do y'all love that shit? How you like it? How you like it? Damn, this shit gives me cotton mouth. There's some strains in particular. It's so interesting to me, like the slight variations of certain things, like not just the highs in the different strains, but the different like side of like some strains give you like more cotton mouth, some like make your eyes like a little more like, dry, and some, I don't know, man. It's just like, it's crazy like that. Royal Rumble, baby. Hey, yeah, exactly. No more teams, no more votes, no more nothing. We're all just in there, just like fucking, like you said, Royal Rumble. I'm ready, man. You better believe the bounty hunter's ready. I got all kinds of weapons for you myths. I got all kinds of weapons for you mofks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's going to be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. Greatly looking forward to it. But yeah, let's talk about these fights. Speaking of the Mecca, let's talk about these fights, dude. And yeah, like I'm gonna go like an hour in. About an hour in, I'm gonna open up the stream here if people want to come in. But I just want to talk about The first one, and this one's kind of just been on my mind, and I'm really curious to know what you guys think. This because I've heard a lot of different, like, it's kind of been split a little bit, and that is Carlos Diego Ferreira, excuse me, and Beneil Dariush. Yeah, it's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. I'm leaning Dariush, but I'm just kind of like, is Ferreira gonna sub him? It's kind of just like my worry. That's kind of just like the thing in the back of my head that I can't really like shake. Because I like Dariush in this fight. Dariush. That Dariush. My way on the ace. But what y'all know about that Group X, man? Have y'all ever speaking? I can't believe I'm fucking stopping the video to talk about fucking Group X. Have y'all ever seen that one? What's the name of it? It's the one where they call the Waffle House, the chick from the Waffle House. Oh, it's so fucking funny, man. So funny. But yeah, check that video out. Check Group X out. I'm gonna pull up the video right now. It's if you like, and I know I can't. No, I'm not gonna give that guy any shine. But yeah, if you like fucking like people fucking with other people like Jackass style or like CKY style, check out. I'll find it right now. Oh my God, it's called Mr. Coke. Group X, Mr. Coke. Could just if you want to see some fun. Oh, there he is. Nicholas Elbows is in the building. Good job, dude. That's what's up, man. Great success. Shout out to Boston Nick MMA, Mr. Fat Fist on Twitter. You can find Boston Nick and Mills at Pub Sports Radio. Shout out to those guys over there. Shout out to Jeff Slaughter, huh? Yeah, man, dude, I gotta go get some teeth pulled soon, man. I am not looking forward to it. Got to get some wisdom teeth pulled, boys. Some big old wisdom teeth. It's not going to be fun. I'm going to need to have some good, strong edibles on standby. Some good fucking. Might even have to get some concentrate or something. Some fucking rosin or something. Just something that'll just really fucking just get really just some medicine, man. I normally can't fuck with concentrate like that. Like I can't do BHO anymore, and I can't do I can do it. I like dabbing, but it just crushes my chest, dude. I just don't have iron lungs anymore, man. Like I can smoke the binger all day, but I can't do like dabs like that all day. I'll just fucking die. Yeah, I did too, man. I got my top two taken out a few years ago, Scott, and then I the bottom ones I know have to get taken out because it's been fucking up my jaw and the alignment of my teeth on top now that the top ones are out. So yeah, I got to get those taken care of. And it's gonna hurt like a mugger fugger. But yeah, man. Salute to Boston Nick, man. He did the damn thing. Fuck yeah. 13 people in the building, man. That's what's up, dude. Appreciate all you guys being here. You know? All right. Yeah. Okay. So let's get back to this Beneil Dariush and Carlos Diego Ferreira. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull up a couple windows. Because for some reason, UFC still hasn't put the fight card. I mean, all right. So let's talk about this. Now that I just brought that up. Are we going to even have a fight, boys? Are we going to even have a fight? Let's hit it. Oh man, he don't want that kind of trouble. He don't want that fucking kind of trouble. Oh, dude, that is fucking gnarly. Yeah, I don't. I definitely have to get the needle for the Novocaine or whatever, the numbing agent. But yeah, I'm not gonna get on any kind of like painkillers. Just gonna get some edibles and yeah. My boy makes some pretty good like chocolates and stuff and um some good gummies too. So let's see what's up with that. And yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, what's up, Bo? Yeah. So a lot of people do, man. 16 people in the building, man. That's what's up. Does Taid? So yeah, I think that's it's oh man, this is one of those. This is just one of those where I'm like, I'm probably gonna end up picking Dariush and like he's gonna either get knocked out or subbed. And it's just like I can't I know what might happen, and I'm just like, but I just like can't bring myself from not doing it. It's one of those, you know what I mean? Like I just like Dariush here. But let's talk about the different possibilities. So you know what it is with Dariush. The guy hits hard. He has great jiu-jitsu, but he's chinny, and he can get knocked the fuck out. So, yeah. Here's the thing with Carlos Diego Ferreira. He's less active. He's 36. Dariush does have the win over him, but I don't look too much at that, honestly, because it was a long time ago. And also, like, that doesn't always have a lot of bearing on the fight. Because, I mean, look at Connor and Dustin. Like, just because you lost the first one doesn't mean you're going to lose the second one. So I'm not like, that's not the reason that I'm leaning Dariush. I'm like, oh, he beat him the first time, beat him the second time, bro. No, like, no, that's not why I'm picking him. I'm picking him because I just think that Dariush has been a little more active. And I think that, I don't know, maybe it's, I just feel like Dariush is going to hurt him, man. I feel like that's because I feel like that's what happens in a lot of Dariush fights. Like they think, okay, this motherfucker's chinny, so I'm just going to go in there and chin him, and then they get fucking hurt. And Dariush, man, I think overall, okay, so CDF, Carlos Diego Ferreira, he's definitely better at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's definitely the better submission grappler. I'm not saying that. I think overall, with Dariush's wrestling and his legit black belt, I think it's about it almost, not saying it completely cancels out, but it almost kind of cancels out. Like it's almost like Dariush, like I feel like he has, while he might not be getting the better of the grappling exchanges, I feel like he's legit enough to have the submission defense as a black belt. I feel like he like a black belt submission defense level. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass, but I just feel like he'll be able to avoid the submission and get the better of it when they're on the feet. But he doesn't have the best cardio, so I don't know, man. I feel like I'm just leaning Dariush. Like that's my gut, and I'm just going with it. So yeah, I'm probably gonna pick Dariush in this one. But let me know what you guys think. Let me give me the case for Ferreira. Give me a good case for Ferreira. What's up, MMA KO? I see you, bro. Hey, MMA KO. Another one. Still in the Mecca. Still in this motherfucking Mecca. Huh? Huh? Agreed. Indeed. Indeed, man. Too often, they are just a slippery slope to heroin. What's up, Smiths? What's going on, man? Y'all check out Smith's Betting. Check out Smith's MMA Betting on Twitter, YouTube. Same thing when he broke his ankle and shit. He's a warrior. Definitely rooting for another badass finish. Yeah, I feel like somebody will get finished. Like, I don't think Fahey is going to knock him out. I don't think he's going to sub him. So, like, I don't know. I'm willing to take that gamble, man. I'm willing to take that gamble because I feel like even if I don't I feel like there's more of a chance of a finish for Dariush. Like I feel like yeah, like Fahea might get like some sweeps and stuff in the bet or like end up on top or whatever, but I don't feel like Dariush is going to get sub, and I just don't think he's going to get knocked out here. Like I can see him kind of losing the decision maybe, but I don't know, man. I'm taking the gamble. I'm taking the risk because I feel like in a fight like this, I feel like it's going to be Benny that gets the finish. So I'm taking the risk. I'm gonna go with Dariush here. Because dude, that's the thing. You just said it, dude. That's the thing. Everyone thinks he's sweet. Everyone's like, oh, he's kind of like weird and Christian and goofy and like I'll just go in there and fucking just knock this nerd out. Nah, man, he'll fuck you up. Like he can hit, man. He can crack. Dariush, he has the power. The power of Christ compels the fists of Dariush, dude. The power of Christ compels him. And yeah, he believes, man. You can say whatever you want, but whether it's real or not, when a motherfucker believes something and they let themselves believe it and they have total confidence, they can do some shit, man. When the going gets tough. And that's the thing about Dariush. Like he can get knocked out. He can get just straight up slept. It could happen. It could happen. And I'll look real stupid. And it wouldn't be the first time. So yeah, you can just point your finger and laugh at me. Look at this fucking idiot with his Mandalorian shit. Fucking, Dariush gets knocked out. Ha ha. It's fine. That's great, baby. But I don't know, man. I think Dariush is gonna do something. I think he's gonna like hurt him. Like I don't think he'll sub him, but I think he's gonna hurt him and like get the back like Khabib style and just TKO him. Like kind of a ground and pound TKO. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was an awesome fight. That was an awesome. And Drakkar Close had never been knocked out. Drakkar Close had never been knocked out before that fight, boys. And Beneil Dariush cleaned his fucking clock. Knocked that boy's mouthpiece out. Had him looking all kinds of crazy. Had a crazy expression on his face. It was like a fuck. It really was like that was it. Like Drakkar Close was like, fuck, I just got knocked out. Like it was like you could feel his pain right there. Like, God damn it. That was a great fight, dude. He almost fucked Benny up. Like he had him hurt really bad. Dariush almost got knocked out, man. He has a dodgy chin, dude. So that's the risk you take. You don't have to be Mr. fucking knockout artist to knock somebody out with a bad chin. A guy with a bad chin can make somebody look like a knockout artist that really isn't. So I've fallen into that trap before too, and it's a risk I'm taking, but I feel like Dariush has more power, man. Carlos Diego Ferreira is 36. I feel like he has one path to victory, and that's a sub. I think Dariush knows that. I think he's going to be ready for that. I think he's going to fuck him up. I think he's going to bust that boy in his fucking grill. That's what I think. It's going to be a good one, though. Right there, Elkins come back against Bektic. Right on, dude. I'm with it. For the idiots that press the dislike button, yeah, dislike this. Dislike your fucking mothers, idiots. You fucking mooks, you dummies, you. Shout out to all the real ones in the chat, man. 15 people in this mask. You know what I'm saying? You hear Mario Yama, Jesus Christ. Are they bringing him back? Are they really? Are you just joshing me here, Scooby 2? Are you pulling old 2 Cents' leg? Going for goal. That's a spirit, man. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Yeah. I'm ready, man. I hope y'all are ready. Looks like MMA KO is ready. I know fucking General Wrench Ramirez is ready. I know my dude Money Mills is ready. I know my dude Bro Pix is ready. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's go, Braj. Mecca fucking 2. He says Carlos Diego Ferreira by KO. He's going for it, man. He's going Carlos Diego Ferreira. I like it. I like Bro Pix. I fuck with Bro Pix, man. He's got a pair on him, dude. He don't give a fuck. He don't care what anybody else is saying. If he likes the underdog, if he smells that underdog value, he's gonna cook it up. He gonna cook up a play. Believe that shit. You don't have to believe me. You can check it out, man. Check out his channel. Check out UFC Bro Picks on YouTube, on Twitter. You got Instagram? Check him out on Instagram. I don't know, man. You tell me. Scroll down here. Yep, Smith's Betting, the homie Bro Picks. Bro Picks, what you don't have to say, but what fraternity are you in? I'm not in a fraternity, but I was pledging a fraternity before I dropped out of school. Before I dropped out of Arkansas. I'm just curious what you know, you're in the Greek life, as I understand. Just curious what your letters were. Yeah, I didn't. I'm not a member of a fraternity, but I was pledging one, and then I dropped out of school. College dropout. Jaggy boy. Is he really? Oh, you fucking yeah. You guys are a couple of jokesters. That's pretty funny, actually. That's pretty damn funny. I mean, dude, yeah, Dean is getting like that, man. Like, they make all kinds of crazy fucking excuses for that dude, and it's like, dude, he's not like, I'm not saying he's the worst ref ever, but like, he's definitely like not the best, man. He's not the best anymore, dude. I think he's slipping a little bit. I'm not saying he's the worst, but he's not the best anymore. I think there's a couple guys in consideration. I know people will disagree on this. I think the better referees are some people will disagree. I know some people will disagree with this. I think Goddard is one of the better referees. Mergliata is not a bad referee. Mike Beltran is a good referee. I'm hit and miss with Nerdzog. Nerdzog really pisses me off sometimes, but sometimes Nerdzog makes good stoppages. But yeah, I like Goddard. And all of them make bad decisions. But Herb, like, I can't help but ignore like Herb's a lot recently. Like, they're just some of them where it's like, dude, just make the fucking call. Like, it's weird because he's so decisive on some, but some of them it's just like clear that you need to stop it, and he just seems like he's worried. To me, this is what it seems like. To me, it seems like he's worried that people are gonna bitch about an early stoppage. But then, like, it's like it seems like he's like, oh, I don't give a fuck. I'm Herb Dean. I can do whatever the fuck I want. So it's like, why are you so worried about public? It seems like he's worried about public opinion, but then he's not. Like, he's worried about it, but then if he gets any backlash, he's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, whatever. So it's like, I don't know, man. I just think he's like, I don't know. But he's been making a lot, in my opinion, some bad ones recently. No doubt, dude. Yeah, Beltran is good. Beltran is pretty good. Jack Slack. Jack Attack. Oh, yeah, good look. Good shout, Jack. Yeah, no nonsense, for sure. Forgot about him. And see, that's why. It's like a referee in sport. The good ones, you don't even know they're there. The only time he ever got any flack was because Dominic Cruz was salty about getting knocked out by Cejudo. I understand, but he tried to throw Peterson under the bus because it looked like he might be the kind of guy that would have, he's got a raspy voice, look like he might be the kind of guy. He probably does smoke cigarettes, but I don't think he was drunk, man. That was a pretty fucked up accusation. But other than that, like, when have you ever like been like, what the fuck, Keith Peterson? You know what I'm saying? I like no nonsense, man. I fuck with no nonsense. He don't play that nonsense. Oh shit, guys! It's the MMA Genie in the building. What's up, Justin Jr.? What is up, Justin Junior. Check out the MMA Genie on all social media platforms. He does interviews with actual real fighters in real life. For real. So check it out. 3 years ago, are you talking about the Dariush? Dariush. To Mr. Cokes. We don't have Mr. Coke. We have Coke. No, Mr. Coke. Beer and cigs. I know, man. They done him dirty, dude. Why they gotta do him like that? Dean should have stopped the Hebus fight. Yeah, and no, and hey, guilty as charged. I'm a Hebus sent myself, and he should have stopped that shit, dude. He should have stopped that shit. And like the Jai Herbert one, like, come on, man. That boy was gone. That boy was gone, dude. Come on, Herb. And what was the other one? The Pessoa fight. He let Pessoa get like shelled like 25 times unanswered by Tanner Boser. And he just like, okay, yeah, I guess now. I guess you've taken enough of a shellacking now without doing anything back. Yeah, he's one of the worst sore losers, man. And it sucks because Dominic Cruz is this is the thing about Cruz. He doesn't deserve as much hate as he gets, but sometimes, man, he is just insufferable. Like he's a really, really fucking good fighter. He's one of the best bantamweights ever, but like he's also insufferable and he just can't take an L very well, man. And he's such a shit talker. But like, dude, no. I don't know, man. It's gonna burst at some point. It's a risky play. Yeah, so this Beneil Dariush and fucking no, that is a big no rush. This is a Mr. Arkansas outpost. You know what I'm saying? No, dude, I can't touch Mr. Arkansas, man. Mr. Arkansas, like his streaming ability. I've been streaming consistently, but what I will never be able to match Ark on is his ability to stream like hours and hours at a time. Like when Ark decides he's going to stream and just keep going, I can't do that shit, man. I can't match that shit at all. Like, I'm not built for that. I'm enough of a loudmouth where I can come on here and talk some shit every day, but I can't just go and go and go and go and go. Ark is a fucking machine like that, dude. Ark is a legend like that. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, it's like, I'm not trying to sound cliche, but he is the man that changed the streaming game. The marathon man. Mr. 55 hours. I wouldn't even want to attempt that. My wife would fucking kill me if I attempted. I would not be alive because my wife would fucking kill me if I ever attempted that. So no, I'm not Mr. Arkansas. I'm fucking just my 2 cents. And I fucking support Ark like a motherfucker. What's up, blood? What's going on, man? But yeah, man, this is I'm going with Dariush. I'm doing it. I'm just going with Dariush. I know, dude. I mean, if he gets knocked out, I'm gonna look really, really dumb. I'm gonna look like just a fucking dummy. But I'm just doing it. I'm doing it. I'm going with Beneil Dariush. I think he's gonna clip him, man. I think he's going to fucking clip him, dude. I think yeah. I just like him here. He's not fresher durability wise with his chin, but he's younger. He's more active. I think he has more power. He's good enough in grappling to not get subbed, I believe. So yeah, if CDF's path to victory is definitely submission. He could sub him. I mean, will that shock me? Nah, man. Carlos Diego Ferreira is really, really, really fucking good Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but nah, man. I don't know. I think Darius is just gonna hurt him, man. I think Carlos Diego Ferreira is gonna think, oh, like everybody else. I just got a feeling like people just like they sleep on Darius because he's been chinned a couple times, but like, yeah, dude, he was the first dude to chin James Vick. You know what I'm saying? Smoked him. So yeah, and he was fucking up Barbosa before he got knocked out. So, but you know it's gonna be a good fight. That's the thing about this one. This will be a really fucking exciting fight, and I don't think that inside the distance would be a bad play on this one. I wouldn't think that, but I'm not a betting man, so don't tell. I said if you tail just my 2 cents, you will die penniless. Just warning you right now. What's up, Jimmy? Let's see. Jack says, who is on Carlos Diego Ferreira? Well, Jackie, my boy. I believe that Bro Picks is on CDF. I've heard some other people on CDF. Who is that? Who MMA KO? Are you on? I mean, you don't have to tell. You don't have to announce it if you don't want to. I certainly respect. Respect not wanting to give out Mecca picks at this point, because at this point it's not about team shit anything. Like, I'm going to be giving out my Mecca picks as usual, but this would be a time strategically, if you were trying to play that game, to not maybe spread some disinformation, because the picks are everything. So if somebody cucks your picks and you do really well, like, they're going to do really well too. Conversely, or inversely, I don't know. I can't remember which one. I can't remember from my fucking, I'm a math retard, but yeah, it could go the other way too. And you could get, like, you know, you could copy my picks and get the chop right with me. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna give out my picks just like I always do, same as I've been doing. Give my picks, DM them to Ark while I'm on stream, and then move forward from there. What does the genie say? What does the genie? Thanks. Can you put my first reaction, please? MMA KO? Absolutely not. Rush says he needs a tape study. Not a fan of either guy. I like Dariush. I don't dislike Carlos Diego Ferreira, but I do like Dariush. So I am a little biased with that pick, but I'm just liking Dariush. MMA KO says he's leaning Dariush. Jack says, are people expecting CDF to out-grapple him or something? That's my thing. I just think that he's still like that strength, that his wrestling strength. I mean, I'm sure that Carlos Diego Ferreira has improved his grappling. And if it does hit the mat, like, he's going to have the advantage for sure. But I think that, like, Dariush is a legit black belt, and I think he'll have the defense to avoid the submission and maybe, like, get back to his feet and scrambles. Like, I don't know. I'm liking Dariush here. I can feel it down in my plums. Getting a nice bluish hue. I'm gonna take him to the farmer's market. Talking about goddamn me. Live, in person, lubing the deals. Daenerys, yeah, he's always in a fucking slobber knocker, where he's either doing the knocking out or he's getting knocked out. He But I'm telling you, man, the power of Christ compels him, dude. He has the power of God. I agree. He's bigger. Also, how is Rush not a fan of either guy? They are two of the most exciting guys at 55. Yeah, Darius is very exciting. Bro Picks likes both of them. Both are top 10 in his opinion. Rush says he's a fan of beautiful combat, not ugly solid left. Rush says he's a fan of the technical striking. Jack is not sold that Carlos Diego Ferreira has the grappling advantage based on what we've seen 6 years ago. Yeah, I think that Carlos Diego Ferreira, like strict jiu-jitsu, I think he have a better jiu-jitsu. But what I don't think is that with Dariush is a good wrestler too, man. He's fucking strong. Beneil Dariush, I'm telling you, dude, he has the strength of God in him. So I think that he's just gonna get the better, and I think he's just gonna it's gonna be an uppercut or a fucking one of them old right hands just gonna bust that boy in his fucking biscuit eater. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Boston Nick going at Rush. You gonna take that Rush? You gonna take that Rush? Rush and Boston Nick would be a good fight. Tell me I wouldn't pay to see that. Rush says he likes technical destruction, not slobber knockers. I like let's have a Donnybrook. I like a good old brawl. Granted, 6 years is a hell of a time, but Carlos Diego Ferreira is older than dude, so I'm expecting to make leaps that Dariush hasn't. Still think he'll hold the top position without getting subbed. That is kind of my thinking. I'm thinking that Dariush, while his chin is always a question mark, he has a dodgy chin. So Ferreira has been working on his striking, and Benny isn't expecting that, he can get clipped and put away. Seen it happen. But I just don't really, man, hold on. I don't think Carlos Diego Ferreira is the striker that Edson Barbosa is. And I don't, short of a flash knockout or maybe a sub, like, but Dariush is like, he's been submitted. Look, he got submitted by Chiesa, dude. Come on now. Chiesa's a beast. Knocked out by Barbosa, and Alexander Hernandez, that's a bad one, dude. It is. But that kid is like, he is kind of like a Cro-Magnon retard. Like, he does have kind of like Cro-Mag power. But yeah, he's chinny, man. He's chinny. He can get knocked out. He's been knocked out 3 times. And yeah, it can happen. But, you know, I don't know. I just see Dariush winning. I see him winning by finish. Let's see. Missing some chat. Sorry about that, boys. I'd Molly Wop Rush. He knows this, but at least he runs his mouth a bit. Yeah, it would be a good fight, man. Because there would be some shit talking. It would be both competitors would go for it. Rush says go to another bar fight, and Nick says he's gonna break that bottle in half and stab you in the fucking neck with it. Rush. No, I was playing. Rush, have you ever been in a street fight? Alex says, Rush, can I time you out, please, just once, mate? I've trained more than you, buddy. Nick, I've been sparring 3-4 times a week. You've been drinking 3 or 4 cans a day. Man, they are going at it. Loving the banter, loving the shite talking. What gym you train at in London? You really haven't, though. I trained at ATT. I'm not going to speak for Mr. Elbows, but I think you trained at ATT. Yeah, Jenny, that's fine with me. I'll feature you first for this one. Yeah, check out MMA KO TV, man. He does really good video editing. I'm not even at a gym. They're all closed. I'll be joining a new one when they are open. I need to get my fucking ass back in the gym. It's tough around here though, man, because the only MMA gym I went to, I wasn't there for a long time, so I really don't have a good idea of what the gym's like. I went to like 2 boxing classes, a kickboxing class, and a Brazilian jiu-jitsu class. And so I really didn't it was a decent gym. Like, there's some cool guys there. Like, I think the kickboxing coach was like a pro fighter, and he'd fought in some professional fights on the regional scene. But yeah, I don't know, man. As far as MMA gyms, like, there's not like a whole lot of super great ones that are like close. Like the good gyms that I could go to, I would have to travel a little bit, and I'm just not going to do that, man. But and I am going to get back into karate too, and the karate um place that I want to go to is open now. So yeah, I'm going to be getting back into karate do, Shotokan karate do very soon. But as far as MMA, man, it's just like fuck. What I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably ended up going back to boxing before MMA. I'll probably end up finding a box because there's a where I'm at now. There's a lot of good boxing gyms, dude. Like legit fucking good boxing gyms. So that's probably where I'll end up, man. Probably just end up back in that damn boxing gym. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Yep, ATT all the way, baby. Scott Brown says your chin matters more in boxing because it's accumulation of damage in sports. I mean, yeah, but I mean, at some point, dude, your chin is just your chin, you know? I mean, it's different. You know, I mean, Scott knows boxing and MMA, but yeah, I mean, it's like it, and I say it's different because in boxing, you're getting more like dulled punches, but you're getting punched more, like way more. So yeah, it does. I mean, you're right, but MMA, the punches that do hit you, that's what I'm saying. Like your chin does matter in MMA because the punches that do hit you, you're getting hit with damn near a fucking bare knuckle with a little padding. So, and tape, dude, that ain't shit. Dude, fucking getting your hand wraps and tape, ain't no fucking padding, like, and a 4-ounce glove. So yeah, that's why, like, yeah, in boxing, you're right. Like, you take more damage overall, you take more punches overall, but chin matters in MMA too because one good one can put you out. Whereas, like, usually in boxing, unless you're just unless you're a real slugger for real, yeah, I mean, it matters in both. It matters in both. But yeah, I'm liking Dariush even with the durability issues because I don't think Fajea is going to be that guy. I don't think Fajea is going to Edson Barbosa or Alex Hernandez him. Like both of those guys are powerful strikers. CDF is a jiu-jitsu practitioner. So yeah, going Dariush there. Going Dariush. Rush says he's been doing wrestling, no gi. I think I ragdoll you, and he says he thinks his jiu-jitsu is way better. I know his jiu-jitsu is better than you, Rush. Renato Larange, 17-time ADCC winner, Renato Larange. I think Renato Larange submitted I think he submitted Jacare and Damian Maya simultaneously, like in their primes. I think he one arm Kimura Jacare with one arm, and he like one arm like rear naked choked Damian Maya with the other. So yeah, Renato Larange, he would fuck you up, Rush, in the jiu-jitsu. True Scott wearing 16 ounce gloves, extra padding. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, man. Like, it is boxing. That's why so many of those guys get CTE and like brain damage, is because there's more padding. Like, and even when like dude, if you never spar, I put it like this: people that have sparred and trained before know what I'm talking about. If you never sparred or trained before, even 16 ounce gloves, man, it's not like it doesn't feel good. It's not like a pillow. You get hit with a stiff jab with a 16 ounce glove, it doesn't feel good. It's not like, yeah, that felt great. Nah. Doesn't. But like I said, the ones I was talking with Nick about it, like the ones that knock you out, like those don't really hurt that bad. they just fucking knock your ass out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just like your shit just goes, you know? So yeah, I don't know, man. It's weird with the chin thing. The chin thing has always been an interesting topic to me, and the like durability and like stuff like that is always interesting to me because that always plays a factor in these fights, man. It always does. Like, that's a big one. Um, Sometimes people can get overzealous with it. Like, oh, this dude has a bad chin. He's definitely getting knocked out. And that doesn't always happen. But in the right matchups, it's like, yeah, this guy's too good of a striker. This dude has too dodgy of a chin. Kind of shit like that. But like, I should have known that. I should have known that. Okay, I'm gonna eat some more crow here. Hanato Moicano Fiziev. I should have known, man. I should have known that Fiziev was just so good of a striker and Moicano has a bad chin. Should have known. So yeah. Yeah, but I like Darius here. I just think he's I think he's a better striker, and I think he's gonna hurt Carlos Diego Ferreira and knock him out. That's my prediction. I'm known for a hot take on a knockout, boys, but that's what I'm thinking. I am known for them knockout hot takes. That is the sword that I live and die by. The knockout hot. I'm gonna start calling myself. I am Mr. KO hot take. Well, you see, Rush, when you're 6'7", you literally have to get put with every other big motherfucker in the gym. Anyone that's close to my size, yep, get in there with him. So yeah. And also, see, I came from karate, and I had this problem in karate too. I am a swarmer. I figured that out about myself. That's my style. What is my style? I am a counter-punching swarmer. Swarm you, swarm you, swarm you, draw something out, counter you, swarm you some more. That's my style. That's my fighting style. I can only fight on the outside for so long, and that is my challenge. That's what I'm trying to get better at. That's what I'm working on. So yeah, I'm like Robert Easterman. I'm that tall guy that will give up his range and fight in the inside when he doesn't need to. But I like fighting on the inside, man. I like that shit. I like throwing hooks to the body followed by uppercut. I love that combo, man. I love the left hook to the body, left uppercut right up the middle when you're in the fucking inside. Left hook to the body, left uppercut, and then come right around with the left hook. I love that shit, man. I love that. But yeah, it'll get you popped. It'll get you popped right in the chops. Yeah, Rush. You know what? Yeah, you are. You are, dude. And one of these days, you'll be old like me. One of these days, Rush, just you wait. Well, you know, Rush, that's just like your opinion, man. I love boxing. I love it. I love it. Not always. No, not always. But that's what happens when I get into a fight. When I'm sparring, no, I'm working on I'm a good outfighter. I'm a good outfighter, but I always get mad. I always get mad, dude. And I want to get on the inside and swarm. I'm not content. I'm not content staying on the outside. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. But I'm not like full forward all the time, forward. What I like to do is press forward, set traps, and then let people fall into them. That's my style. But hey, dude, nah, man. See, okay, here's the thing. I've trained in judo before too. I have a yellow belt. fucking yellow belt. I do have a legit yellow belt in judo though. Shout out to Coach Norton, man. Yeah, I have a good base, man, and I train the Shotokan Karate Do. So I have a very low center. I can get very low in my stance, dude. I fight from a very low stance. But what you may or may not understand is when you get low like that, it also adds distance to it adds length to your punches. It's give and take. I'm hard to take down though. I'm a motherfucker to take down. What's that cliche that Dominic Cruz always says, like trying to take down a table? Good fucking luck trying to take me down, dude. I've been scrapping and fucking around and fighting high school wrestlers my whole fucking life. I've been fighting them motherfuckers, them cock diesel bobos that think they're these beast wrestlers. I've been fucking around with them and fighting them my whole life. I'm a motherfucker to take down. Good luck. Good fucking luck. Not that I'm going out there and getting in fights. My fighting days are over, boys. I'm damn near 40 years old. That is a young man's game. So, Rush, I wish you all the luck, man. I hope you get amateur fights. I hope you you knock people out, you know. Hang out later. Rush, I'll show you how to throw a Mawashigeri Joran. No, I don't strictly fight like that, man. I'm trying to be more of a mixed martial artist about it when I shadow box. Definitely. But there's a stance in karate that's good for fighting a Muay Thai style fighter. Can't remember the Japanese name, but it's the cat stance. You're heavy on your back leg, light on the lead leg. You can throw front kicks very easily, and lead leg roundhouse kicks. But yeah, it's cat stance. I think it's I can't remember. I can't remember the Japanese. No, you wouldn't. I'm not 180 Rush. I'm like 210. What are you talking about? Fucking 180. You fucking joker. Did you catch Megan Anderson's tweet? No, I did not. No, I did not. "36 young and I feel like a kid, baby. Let's fucking go. Rushy PSR will film and promote it. Take a trip to the U.S. for once, bud. They got great dental plans and dentists to fix those twisted teeth. Oh, hey, Rush. Does your mother sew? Boom! We'll get her to sew that. Oh! What's going on, Hefe? Jeff Slaughter in the building, man. Shout out to Jeff Slaughter. Shout out to all the barrages over at PSR. Shut up. Hey, Rush, boy? Rush, boy, you looking to get fucking, we get one of them blue wrenches oops upside your head real quick. Yous have a habit of throw. I'm gonna try and do it in the Rush voice. Yous have a habit of throwing around offers you have no right to be making. Rush, I don't think that it's an empty offer, man. I really don't think it's an empty offer. I'm not going to speak for them, but that's my 2 cents on it. Yeah. But yeah, oh man, yeah, Nick and Rush. Dude, if Nick and Rush, let me tell you this right now. I'm getting excited. Hold on. See me, boys. Now, Rush, I'll say this. I'm going to extend this offer to Rush. Rush, if you know, if you get over to the United States and you are looking to get some training or some work in, I'd be more than happy to give you some work. We can spa. We can even have a hard spa, if you like. Exchange ideas. Seriously. The style that you fight with, I've sparred and fought that kind of fighter before. Now you're quite a bit younger than me, a bit faster. So yeah, I'm not calling you out, Rush, like Rush me and you in the Kumite. Like, nah. My fighting days are over, bro. But I'm definitely looking to get back in training. So if you get to the United States, you know, I'll show you how to throw a good front kick. I'll show you how to time that front kick right in the fucking stomach when somebody overcommits. How to throw that kick and stay on balance. Go right back into your stance. I'll show you some good fucking front kicking drills. You know? Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. When you get to the United States, man, we can have a spar for sure. I need to, but this is my point. Now look, if Nick and Rush, if they trying to fight, oh, you ain't never seen no instigating. You ain't never seen no hyping. You ain't never seen no fight. If that is on, boys, I will be hyping that up. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing it out there, boys. I'm just sitting here bullshitting. You know? That's all. That's all. Now tell me that y'all wouldn't break bread to see that motherfucker. Tell me y'all wouldn't break bread to see that. But yeah, 13 people in the building. Shout out to you guys. Last time I threw a punch, I knocked someone out of a bar and broke my hand doing it. Horrible decision. Part had lawsuits and stuff, but dude pulled a knife out, so it got me cleared. Nice. Yeah. Sorry about your hand, but yeah, definitely the right thing to do, man. Fuck yeah. I said the Slaughter. I was you might not have been here when I was talking about it. The last fight I got in, the last like I'm fucking mad at you, like you're mad at me, we're gonna fucking fight, was like one of my friends, drunk as fuck. I ended up getting the better of it and kind of whooping his ass a little bit, but I was like, he's a friend of mine, and I was like, why did I do that? I was all like emotional about it. I was like, why'd you make me do that, bro? All like that kind of shit, you know. It's just that was a while ago too, man. That was like fuck that, dude. That was like 2005, and it's just been sparring since then. And I haven't even sparred, dude. I haven't sparred in like 4 or 5 years. 2016, I think 2016 was the last. No, 2016 was the last time I sparred in boxing. 2016 was the last time I was in the ring. The last time I did any kind of sparring period was karate, and that was like 2017, like early 2017. But it's been a while, dude. It's been a fucking while. It's just user across the planet. I mean, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump now, Rush. Where there's a will, there's a way, Bubba. I know, but you called me on our stream knowing I couldn't get out to London, but you offered $5,000 for the winner, right? Me. We can work it out. We can work it out. Try to see it my way. Try to get this fight between Nick and Rush going on. I'ma hype it up. And I'ma smoke weed the whole time. We can work it out. We can work it out. Yeah, I'm not the singer, man. I wish I could, dude. I always, if there was one thing that I could like, one like musical talent that I could be granted, I wish I had a fucking like good singing voice. I'm a drummer. I always wish I was the front man. Always wanted to be the front man. I got my whole shit down. I got my whole fucking on-stage presence, all my moves. I practice everything with the microphone, even with the guitar, all my air guitar moves, all that shit, dude. All that shit. But I do not believe we will even get Eddie Van Halen until we have a triumphant video. Why would we need a triumphant video when we don't really even know how to play? I'll never act as a bouncer again in my place. Oh man, yeah. I thought about telling a story today about a fight that I almost got in. It would not have been a fight. It would have been a fucking thumping, but yeah. I decided against it. Nick never trained in his life or sparred. Oh, come on now, Rush. You don't believe that, man. He has, man. I know you're just talking trash. Y'all both should meet in Abu Dhabi. There you go. Dude, I'm down, man. I'm your Huckleberry, man. If you need a drummer, fucking my that's like, dude, that's like my 1-year plan is to like save up enough money for an electronic drum kit. I cannot have a drum kit in where I live now. Like, if I had a fucking like regular like fucking 5-piece drum kit, nah, your boy would be a fucking dead man. So yeah, electronic drum kit is the best I can do, and I don't even have that. So yeah. But yeah, I would love to do that, man. Okay, so check it out, Slaughter. My dream, and I'm not bullshitting you, dude, and I think this is actually somewhat realistic. Because I realized, like, yeah, I was in like a little local band, had a little demo, thought I was real cool, thought we were really gonna make it, man. Oh, if Seth Avett could just hear this and let us open. No. That ship has sailed. But I always thought it would be cool to have a cover band and do like 90s covers, like shit that like we grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Like do like Stone Temple Pilots and fucking like Green Day and Nirvana covers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to do that, and I think that would kind of be like somewhat realistic, like as far as like me getting older and like, because I have to have like, I haven't played like my drum kit is still like in pieces in my fucking mom's attic, so I need to get that shit back in my life, man. I haven't touched the fucking skins in a long time, dude, and I need to get back into that shit. But I always thought that would be like a pretty realistic goal. Like, you know what? I could fucking do that shit, man. Like, start a cover band, play the songs that like, you know, climb the mountains and sing the songs that I want to sing. Man, shut up, Rush. Fight Nick. Get some Neil Peart all up in you. I wish, dude. R.I.P., man. Fucking Neil Peart, man. Well, hey, dude, if anybody wants to come in here, I'll drop the link and we can just talk about whatever, man. We can talk about fights, music, movies, weed, comics. Yeah. Whatever. I play bass guitar, drums, and sing, but I love 90s grunge. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Hey man, yeah, good minds think alike for sure, dude. I was like, man, that's totally attainable. That's not like a fucking like pipe dream. Like, yeah, I've seen shitty bands like covering stuff like that. I'm like, man, I could have a bet. Like, man, me and some people, I know I could find like some people to play music with that we could sound fucking better than that. Because there's a lot of like songs like that that are easy to learn and play. Like, dude, there's some Nirvana songs that are just like day one music lesson. You can learn that motherfucker. Like, so I feel like that would be a great fucking like. I feel like that could be a good like outlet for me as I get a little bit older. Royal Blood has a new video up today, just drum and bass. Word. Oh, word. Tight. Yeah, that's kind of just one of my. That's a little bit. That's maybe a little bit further down the road, but I don't know, man. I'm wanting to get back into some of the things that I really fucking like to do, like getting back into karate do, getting back into fucking playing music, and yeah, man, shit that's just good for the soul. All right, I'm gonna drop the link. About to drop that link, boys. Probably go for 2 hours or so. About 2 hours. So we can talk about whatever, man. Whatever y'all want to talk about. Plug this mic in real quick. Get the headphones on, man. Test. All right. Test. Have y'all ever heard the Cuba Gooding Sr. rendition of the Star Spangled Banner? If you have not, do yourself a favor. Carl Lewis ain't got nothing on Cuba Gooding Sr. I'll just put it like that. When it comes to renditions of the Star Spangled Banner, Carl Lewis ain't got nothing on Cuba Gooding Sr. That's all I'll say. Eat your heart out, Carl Lewis. Eat your heart out, Rosie O'Donnell. Cuba Gooding Sr.'s got you beat. There you go. Oh, dude, I've seen those videos too where they're just like, it'll be like a dude, like, he'll be playing the same chords and it'll just be like 100 fucking songs. So funny, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, I need to get back into that shit, dude. Okay, here we go. Link dropping. Copying. Pasting. Entering in the chatting. And there, yeah. Let me know. I will set slave one down. I would say the Razor Crest, but the Razor Crest got blown to fucking shit. So yeah, I'll set slave one down. You can come up on the ship. We can talk some shit. Sweet. Appreciate it, Nick. Appreciate you. But yeah, I'm just cruising right now, maintaining a good altitude. Yeah, man, I have not played like on a drum kit in a really, really long time. It's just different. You can I have a practice pad that I fuck around with sometimes, but it's just not the same, man. It's not the same. Like, you can't do anything with your feet, really. Like, It's just you gotta be, and just hearing it, hearing the crash of the cymbals and hearing the fucking like the fucking pop of that snare. Like you can't replicate that with like your fingers or just like beating on shit. Like it's just, and feeling the stick too, the weight of the sticks hitting the drums and how it comes off the drum head. That just, you can't replicate that feeling. Can't replicate it. And I'm a kinetic learner, man. Like, and I'm very like I have to put my hands on it and touch it and do it myself and fuck up and learn. Like that's the only way I learn things. So if it's something that I'm good at or that I like to do, I have to continue to do it and do it and do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Cool. Peace, Scott. Appreciate you stopping through, man. Slaughter says, look up an offer to buy a used electronic kit. People flat out buy the pandemic starting. They can find 20 cents on the dollar. Fuck yeah. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I'll check it out. All right, Scott. Peace, dude. Appreciate you coming through. Who's picking Guida in the Mecca? Yeah. Who is it, man? Show yourself. Show yourself. Oh, man. Brofix is funny, dude. He said, who's fucking picking Guida in the Mecca? Don't be shy now. Oh, Jack, is that disinformation? Jack says he's picking Guida. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, man. That's wild, dude. I need to take another bomb rip for that. Because I don't know. Jack might just be Jack might be joshing about. Just can't know. There's the link right there, boys. If anyone wants to talk some shit. If not, you know me, I'm more than happy to just fucking rub my mouth for a little bit more. But yeah, I'm liking Dariush. Came to that conclusion pretty much on the stream. I was leaning it, and now I'm just whoosh, whoosh. 1 second, boys. Nice. Sorry, Nick, did you want to come in, man? I saw you for a second. Sorry, I had to talk to the old lady for a second. I'm telling you, I'm a terrible fucking multitasker. I might be the worst multitasker on planet Earth. I would make a good running for you. You would struggle to find a worse multitasker on planet Earth than me. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, boys. Had to handle some business. Had to handle some marital business. If you're married, you will know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Jackson's gonna build a smoke, then he'll hop on. Yay. Yeah, I don't know if I can pick MJ. MJ might be one of my favorite fighters at 55 right now. One of the worst fighters at 155 right now. Yeah. It's hard, but dude, Guida, bro. Clay Guida. I mean, what was he gonna do? Knock him out? I mean, I know MJ has bad. He's like, God, I can't. I don't know if I'm gonna I don't know if I can bring myself to pick Clay Guida. I really don't, man. I don't know if I can do it. Like, they're both just such a big fucking fade. Like, it's a double fade. I'm really hoping one of those motherfuckers pulls out and that fight just gets scrapped. I don't want to have to pick that one, man. Because I feel like I'm just going to pick MJ and he's just going to get fucked up. Some way. I don't know, though, man. Like, I mean, all right. Let me think about this logically. What is Clay Guida actually going to do? Out wrestle him for a few rounds? I could maybe see that happening. But, hold on. Let me look at something real quick. Clay Guida does not hit like Josh Emmett, so I don't think he's going to spark him out. I don't think he is a striker that Justin Gaethje is. I don't really see how Clay Guida wins this fight. But you're right. Michael Johnson is one of the worst, and so is Clay Guida. Honestly, dude, Clay Guida should probably not be in the UFC right now. Let's be honest. Clay Guida in 2021 is not a UFC level fighter. Michael Johnson barely is. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Stevie Ray loss is bad. That Stevie Ray loss is bad. Not that Stevie Ray is a shitty fighter, but I don't think much of Stevie Ray. So losing to him, that's a bad look, dude. Thiago Moises, and he was winning that fight, and then he got Achilles locked. I guess I can forgive that one, but that's like Clay Guida is not gonna. I don't see Clay Guida submitting him, although he has been submitted 9 fucking times. Like Elkins, most of the guys that have submitted him are pretty good fucking grapplers, but the dude is vulnerable to submissions. But like, all right, let's look at this. I'm really struggling to find like a path to victory for Clay Guida, like an ugly decision maybe. I guess that's kind of what Clay Guida does, but I don't know, dude. Like, put it to you like this. Michael Johnson's been submitted 9 times. Clay Guida's been submitted 10 times. This is who, all right, let me put it to you like this. I'm just going to put this into perspective. This is who Clay Guida has beaten in the last 6 years. Now, we'll go back further than that. We'll go back even further than that, boys. This is who Clay Guida has beaten in the last 8 fucking years. Starting in 2013. These are Clay Guida's only wins for the last 8 fucking years. Hatsuhiyuki, split decision. Tatsuya Kawajiri, decision. Robbie Peralta, unanimous decision. Eric Koch, unanimous decision. Joe Lozon in 2017. And fucking BJ Penn a couple years ago. Those are Clay Guida's only wins in the last 8 fucking years. Sorry, I don't really see him beating Michael Johnson. As bad as Michael Johnson is, dude, I'm telling you what, though. If Michael Johnson loses this fight, he needs to be cut from the UFC. The loser of this fight needs to be absolutely fucking cut from the UFC. I don't see Michael Johnson losing this. I actually think there's a good chance that Michael Johnson can knock Clay Guida out. Like, Clay Guida is not – the game has really, really, really gone by Clay Guida. You wild, bro, picks. Hey, though, I respect the fact that you march to the beat of your own drum, man. Live by the sword, die by the sword. I fucks with that. Yeah. I subscribe to that notion, I suppose. I mean, yeah, dude, like fucking Clay Guida. Let's not act like Clay Guida is some like has the best submission defense. That motherfucker's been submitted 10 fucking times. Look at this soda here. Yeah, like I just don't see it, man. I mean, I guess like a decision. Like I guess the path for victory for Guida is to make it an ugly fight, win a decision. Johnson can do that. He can get like pushed up against the cage and like frustrated and just kind of like start to get that pouty face and just get discouraged and shit. And like I get that. I just logically though, I think he's gonna I don't know if he'll knock Guida out, but I think he'll hurt him a couple times enough to win steal rounds and shit. Is kind of what I'm predicting. Like I'm predicting a Michael Johnson. I'll predict a Michael Johnson decision. Because on the flip side, Michael Johnson, yeah, I mean Justin's right. Like he is not a very good fighter in 2021. So yeah, like they're I mean like good at business. But fucking all right. Let's do let's do since 2013 for fucking Michael Johnson. It ain't a whole lot better. A little bit here and there. Well, yeah, there's a couple that he absolutely are better wins, but let's just go through it. This is the same thing for Michael Johnson since 2013, last 8 years. Joe Lozon decision. Gleason Tebow knockout. The only dude that people say might have beaten Khabib. Melvin Gillard decision. Barbosa decision. Knocked out Poirier at lightweight. Split over Feely. And decision over the GOAT. So that's Michael Johnson since 2018. Those are his wins. And all of them have close to double-digit losses during that time. So you tell me, man. This is who you're going to fade more fight, Guida or Johnson. You know what I mean? Flag Johnson. That's hilarious. Let's see. But yeah, man, I think I don't know. Yeah, I know it's crazy, right? It's crazy he knocked out Poirier. It's fucking gnar, dude. I honestly can't believe it. Like their careers have just the trajectory of their careers could not have gone in more opposite directions. That crisp Canada Dry. You like that Canada Dry? I gave you some free advertising. Even though you motherfuckers use the ginger ale flavor from concentrate. It's natural ginger flavor, don't get me wrong. But it's not. It's the shit from concentrate. They take the natural ginger flavor and they concentrate it, and then they put that shit in the Canada Dry. It still tastes the best, though, to me. Of the major ones, it tastes the best. I think it tastes better than Seagram's and Schweppes. But my absolute favorite ginger ale is Reed's. Reed's ginger beer is my favorite. But I do like a good Gosling's. I like a good Goslings. So it said it might be the last fight you take because it's such a 50-50. Took Bobby Green down 3 times. Smith says chin wasn't always bad. Draw may be worth a sprinkle. MJ wins. Oh shit, oh shit. Hold on. Setting the ship down, boys. Setting the ship down. Boba, set that fucking ship down, homie. Okay, Boba Fett is turning Slave 1 around, about to set the shit down. All right, this is a man that really needs no introduction, but I'm just going to give him one anyway. He is a fallen Mecca member, but he's still with us in spirit. You can find this guy on YouTube and Twitter. The one, the only, my dude, Jack Attack MMA. What's going on, Jack?
Yo, man, what's good?
What's up, man? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, loud and clear. Keeping well?
Yeah, man. How you doing?
Not too shabby. Yeah, just wondering what's going to end up going on with this card.
Dude, good fucking question. Talk to me about it, man. Talk to the people about it. What do you think?
I don't know. It's just my thing is I don't want to get like too deep into the tape study for a card that might not even happen, or I don't want to like tape fights that are going to fall off and shit. You know what I mean? So the way I was looking at it is I think there's like 4 bouts on the card where it's like American versus American. And then there's like Benil Dariush and CDF, and they're both in America. So there's at least like 5 bouts that you're probably like safe to tape. You know what I mean?
Dude, I'm really glad that you brought that up. Yeah, because Biden has just instituted or implemented the travel ban for like 30 different fucking countries. So yeah, there's definitely some uncertainty surrounding this card, man. I'm glad you brought that up, dude. I don't know, man. It's gonna shit. Yeah, I'm really glad you brought that up.
Yeah, I think Marcel Dorff tweeted out a couple of hours ago saying that there was like a press release handed out, but it didn't have Carol Rosa and Jocelyn Edwards on it. It didn't have Devontae Smith and Alex De Silva on it, and it didn't have Ode Osborne and Dennis Bondar on it. So I guess that could just be like that could just mean that they're unconfirmed, but at the same time, like it's not a good sign, knowing what we know.
Damn, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. That Bondar guy who was fighting Ode Osborne, he was like one of the like ones I was looking forward to the most as well, because once the last card finished and stuff, I just thought, what's around the corner, and I looked at the card and he was like the main guy on the card who I was like, who's this guy? This dude's new. So I like taped a shitload of his fights.
Right.
So I was kind of hyped for his debut, honestly, but it is what it is.
Damn, dude. Yeah, that's fuck. Yeah, if you guys heard that, man, Jack just brought up a great point. Like, so the new president, Joe Biden of these United States, has implemented a travel ban for like 30 different countries, and it could definitely have some effect on these excuse me, these UFC fights. So yeah, that was a good look, Jack. And so just keep that in mind. Like, especially probably don't want to look too heavy at fights where the fighters are outside of the United States right now.
Yeah, I'm doing that just to be on the safe side, at least until next week, until there's like some clarity on the situation, I guess.
That's a good point too, and I'm glad we have some time to at least kind of like see how it plays out for at least a little bit.
Yeah, but I was watching Benil and Carlos yesterday, like the first one, and yeah, like the way I'm looking at it is, I mean, they're probably like CDF's probably gonna grapple, I guess, and Benil is also like a grappler, so I just see it going to the mat at some point, probably. And yeah, like I don't know, we've seen like Benil is definitely the stronger wrestler of the two, And yeah, CDF's like a third degree jiu-jitsu black belt, but he's had like they've both had 6 years to like expand on the grappling knowledge since then. So unless like Benil just hasn't been focused on grappling for years, which I highly doubt, then I just see him like being able to get it done, probably.
So yeah, I agree. I think like I think that I don't think that Darius's grappling has regressed, and it's fair to say that at third it it might still be even getting better. So I don't see that being a problem for Darius really, and like it's really just like only the chin that I'm really concerned about. But I don't see Fahea presenting an issue for him. That's just me.
Yeah, I just feel like unless like I think that's the main way that he loses. Like if he gets caught, I don't see him getting submitted by Carlos. I don't see him like getting out grinded by him. So that's pretty much the only way I see him losing, by getting knocked out. And I'm not willing to bank on that while Benil's like on a tear. And like the fact that Benil's a slight dog, I think that's like a good enough reason to just be on him.
Dude, totally, man. And I feel like that's kind of like I kind of mentioned earlier, like people kind of like sleep on Dariush sometimes because of that like chin, like and I feel like he kind of gets like underrated sometimes. And I just think that like, yeah, I think he's a more heavy-handed striker. I just think he's a better striker overall. And short of getting subbed or knocked out, I just kind of see him having more ways to win the fight. And I think that he's a good enough grappler that while on paper, yes, Fajeda might be the better at the jiu-jitsu, I think that Dariush is good enough with submission defense to not get subbed, and I really don't see him knocking him out.
Yeah, we're pretty much in agreement on that one. Pretty much.
Fuck yeah, that's a rarity these days, man. We've been going head to head on a lot of these, dude. But yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, I wish you could have talked me into Chandler or something. That would have been good.
Oh
Oh
man,
well.
what dude? Dude, it happens, man. Who did I have to eat it? I had to eat it bad with fucking God, who was the one I really bit it with? I mean, Khalil. Everyone kind of like shit the bed with Khalil, but
Yeah, it's like nobody was gonna ever pick
damn
Pratney in that spot, but like it kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? I don't know, like Khalil fucking that was like the dumbest performance I've ever seen. I don't know what he was thinking.
dude, like what the fuck are you doing, man? I really didn't get that, dude.
Like, because I've seen a lot of people saying that they felt like Khalil won, but when I was watching it, like, bear in mind that like I had like Khalil in fucking parlays and I picked him and shit. But like while I was watching it, I was like, Khalil is just like decisive this whole fight. That's how I felt. And then when he rocked him at that point in the second round, I was like, here we go. Here's his chance to like,
Right.
close the show, seal the deal. And then he just like took a step back and just let Prakniel win the rest of the fight.
Dude, totally. Like, I don't see how in the world you could give Khalil the first or the third rounds. Like, I gave him the second, but I had it like 29-28.
Yeah, for real.
Pragnia.
Like I seen like a lot of people being like robbery and shit. It's like, nah, dude. Like he didn't, like he let himself. Like it's not like he like lost by a wide margin, but he just like let himself like get edged out basically.
Totally, dude. He let Pragnia steal those rounds. And, dude, low key, it looked like Pragnia might have knocked him out a couple times if he had like stepped on the gas a little bit. I was like, dude, is Khalil about to get knocked out by this fool?
Yeah, it looked like Khalil like just didn't want to be in the pocket at all whatsoever with him, which was strange.
Totally, man. I didn't like his like how susceptible this dude is to like a big shot. Like he would not use his jab. He was just looking for that one perfect like counter right hand. Never came.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see if there's any recent news of any sort. I don't think there is.
Oh, dude. Rodriguez, Marina. I bit it bad with Hebus. I was
Oh
confident
shit,
about
yeah,
Hebus,
me
man.
too. I think that was like, oh, I was gonna say like everybody was on Rebus, but that's not true because Bropix was on Marina. And that was that was like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
solid call. Yeah,
yeah. Shout out to Bropix, man. Good job.
because like I don't know, like I still feel like Rebus could have won that fight if she had like grappled like her life depended on it. But you know, fucking, she sold the entire first round, and then fucking all it took was that like one opening on the feet. And that was that.
Dude, yeah, what the fuck was she doing? Like you clearly you saw how easily it was to take her down and just keep top position. Like, why would you just go right back to that?
Yeah, for real. And like both the losses now are KO losses. Like a last one was 5 years ago against Poliana Viana, but that was like I think she just got starched in the first round. So like durability is definitely in question after that one.
Oh, good point, man. Fuck yeah. I'm definitely gonna be like you gotta take that in consideration when you look at Heba's fights. Like if she's fighting a heavy handed striker, dude, you know?
Yeah, for real. And yeah, that did you see that Megan Anderson tweet situation? I can I'll
No,
go on
I
Twitter
didn't.
and
Can
read
you
it out if you want.
yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so the context is like she posts a clip from fucking what's it called, the Timbo and Sugar Show or whatever it's called. I don't really watch it, but like it's two clips spliced together. It's like Sean O'Malley talking about heroin, and then like that Tim Welsh guy asks, like Casey Kenny's a guest on it, so Tim Welsh asks him if he would bang Megan Anderson, and he basically says like, nah, probably not, and then he's like, oh well, actually, like maybe if it was like 4 a.m., I'd had a few bevies kind of situation. And she posted the clip on Twitter 3 hours ago, and she said, "I guess MMA is a line of work where you can publicly talk about whether you'd have sex with a coworker in an."
Damn, dude. That's fucking crazy. Holy shit. Did you fucking just fucking like
I bet Kenny's like proper raging because like Tim Welsh proper set him up for that, and like now he'll like get the heat for it because he's the one who
dude,
answered. You know what I mean?
fuck yeah, dude. Like
Yeah,
that was a total setup, man.
yeah, crazy.
God.
I don't think anything will come of it, but I can imagine that like when it comes to like that fight week, there's gonna be a lot of like reporters and shit probably asking Casey Kenny about it. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, and these fucking
Yeah,
kids on MMA Twitter are gonna be memeing and gifing and fucking
yeah. It's got like 4,000 likes. The thing. Like
Jesus
the clip
Christ.
starts off with like Sugar talking about taking heroin, and he's basically
Oh,
being
God.
like, yeah, what's it saying? He's basically saying like, or like, why doesn't people do it? Is it because like they're afraid to because they're a pussy because of what like people will think of them? And it's
What? Are you
yeah,
serious?
and then like that's what he was saying, and then he was saying something along the lines of like basically insinuating that he could do that, but he wouldn't get addicted because he's not an idiot or something like that. And like the whole time he's like got a baby in his hands. I'm assuming it's his, like the whole time or something. I'm like, this is just bizarre. This
Dude,
is why
yeah,
like
like, is
this is
anyone
why
ringing up Child Protective Services for that?
this is why like 25-year-olds shouldn't be trying to do like the Joe Rogan thing. You know what I mean?
Seriously, like, what? Heroin just gets like a bad rap, man. Like heroin's chill. Like, what the fuck are you
Yeah.
talking about, dude?
Yeah, he was basically
God
insinuating that like
damn.
if he wanted to, he could take heroin and he wouldn't get addicted to it because he's not dumb. It's like okay,
You know what? Yeah, just like take that kid and then please do. Just what the fuck, man? Like,
yeah. Like yeah, I'm sure it's that simple.
right, yeah. That is some total like, oh my God. That is some shit that he would say though. I was gonna say some Sean O'Malley shit, but it is Sean O'Malley we're talking about. So like, yeah.
Yeah.
He would will himself like to not be addicted. He's too mentally undefeated
Yeah,
to get addicted.
he's mentally unaddicted. But like
He's too
physically,
mentally unaddicted.
yeah, but physically he's like got like, a fucking
Right.
syringe hanging out of his
Physically, he's
arm.
like shaking and like dope sick, but like he's fucking like, but mentally, man, no, mentally, I'm good, man. I'm hurting on the outside, but mentally, I'm good, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. He was just being stupid.
God, please tell me he was joking, man. All right, so I don't usually watch this dude's show, but somehow this shit ended up on my YouTube feed. Have you seen this shit where the Adam 22 guy, the Adam No Jumper dude, when he did the shit with Aaron Carter, Nick Carter's brother, where he's talking all this crazy shit? Like, it is psycho shit, dude. But it's definitely
I've
worth a
only
listen.
seen I've only seen a couple of No Jumper interviews. I think I've seen like the Insane Clown Posse one and like one of the.
But it's not like I know, like I said, I don't watch him. Like, I don't really find it that interesting, but because
Yeah.
most of the people he interviews are just like celebrity trash. But the one with Aaron Carter is crazy because he's clearly like on something. He's all fucked up and he's just saying the most insane things I've ever heard. But it's very funny.
Who's Aaron Carter?
He's Nick Carter. He's one of the dudes from the Backstreet Boys, and it's his little brother.
Oh, right, okay.
Dude,
Yeah.
and this kid is this kid is nuttier than squirrel shit, dude. Like, he is insane.
I might have to check that out.
Yeah, because there was a whole interview. It's not worth watching the whole interview, but there's a couple of videos where they like mash up like the clips of the most like crazy stuff he says, like all like back to back, and back to back. It sounds so fucking nutty, dude.
I'm gonna have to add that to my list and watch it after the fact. We got the Wrench asking us about Arce and Valiev. I don't suppose you taped that.
I sure have not. You can you're more than welcome to dish on it if you like, though.
I'm the same. I haven't taped it yet, so I haven't got that many thoughts. But I know that Valiev was like a minus 160, and now he's like a minus 125. And we're talking about a guy who was like a 5-1 favorite in his debut fight. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think that the fact that the odds are that close, I think I'm probably just going to take advantage of it and just go with Valiev. I think that if he had won that fight against Trevin Jones, because didn't he like catch him with a side kick, but then the ref like let it go to the second round and then he got caught or something. But
yeah,
like in an alternate reality, if the ref had stopped it when he hit him with that side kick, like he would be like a fucking minus 500 favorite again, probably. You know what I mean?
that is crazy, dude. The line jump and the line movement is nuts sometimes. Yeah,
so
I guess.
I think Valiev was like a really fucking good fighter, so I'm probably gonna take it.
I was just about to say that same thing. Like, yeah, I think like gun to my head, I'm gonna probably go with Valiev, however you say it.
I think Stamen's probably like a lock for this card as well.
Yeah, that's one of my more confident leans. I'm thinking I'm pretty much gonna lock that in as as one of my more confident picks for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do like a grappler parlay on this card. So I think I'm going to have like Stamen, Valiev, and then I was going to have that Dennis Bondar guy, but I don't know if he's going to end up fighting or not.
Interesting, man. Yeah, fuck, dude. I really hope this shit goes through because actually, dude, just while we were talking, I looked and they posted now on Google. They didn't have it before. All they had was the Overeem and Volkov, but if you like if you type in UFC schedule on Google, it pops up now. It's got the whole thing, the whole fucking card.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't. Hopefully that's a good sign, but you never fucking know. Yeah. What do you think about? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, my man.
I was just going to say I watched a couple of Sungwoo Choi's fights earlier. Just get a bit of a refresher on him. The guy who is 1-2 in the UFC, but the losses are to Gavin Tucker and Movsar Evloev.
Yeah, those are really good losses, dude.
Yeah, and then the win is over Suman Mokhtarian, and that's like really not a good win. So it's like, where does this guy? What's his ceiling? Because he's not beating the really good guys, which is kind of understandable. But Suman Mokhtarian is like not very good.
Yeah, like exactly like a decision over him isn't exactly like, oh man, and yeah, but I hate and dude, I hate like rating fighters based off their losses. Like that was a good loss. It's like I just don't know like where that actually like places him.
Yeah, yeah, for real. It kind of reminds me of Tyson Nam, where he had
Yeah,
like two KOs over like lower level competition, but then two decision losses to decent tier competition.
that's a good point. And then yeah, you look at Zalal. Like I still think Zalal is like looking at Taporia now. Like I think that the loss to him is not really like anything that bad. Like I think in fairness, Zalal was a little overhyped, but I still think he's a good fighter. Like I still I've kind of like tempered my expectations on him, but yeah, this is a this isn't like the easiest fight to pick. Like name value wise, I don't know. Maybe you could say Zalal, but a little bit it has a little bit more of that. But as far as like a matchup, like a stylistic matchup, I don't know, man. I'm definitely have to take this one.
Yeah, that's why I like done a refresher on Sung Woo just to see what it was like in them fights, and he got like pretty much dominated by Movzar, but like a lot of people do. And um, the Gavin Tucker fight, which was his second UFC fight, he was having like a bit more success, like going for underhooks and getting off the fence and shit, but ultimately he got submitted. So I don't know. It's a bit of a close one. I think I'll probably lean Zalal right now.
Yeah, Molina's law. I think you know. I think he has like more of an overall ceiling. Like I, I am gonna have to tape it because I think that he can like the way he fights. I think he can like let rounds slip away from him sometimes. But then there's sometimes he just looks so fucking good. So I'm just gonna have to like. I'm definitely gonna have to like get like a refresher on Sung Wee and because I kind of know like what I'll probably just go ahead and watch Zalal's fights as well. But yeah, that's kind of it's not as easy as it might look to pick.
Yeah, because I would probably take Evloev and Gavin Tucker over Zalal. I would say probably, but like you were saying about Topuria, like he went even though he got beat fairly handedly, he went 3 rounds with Topuria, and Topuria like destroyed Damon Jackson. So
Yeah, yeah, and it's like, but I wasn't really rating Damon Jackson as highly as a lot of people. So like, it's just this is just a tough one for me to gauge, man. Like, it's not one of those like both of these guys have like really good wins and like like so I'll be like Peter Barrett and I don't know, man. It's a tough one.
yeah,
I'm just gonna have to deep tape it.
yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm probably gonna. I am. I like. I've watched Sungwoo's last two losses, and then I'll probably watch his Mokhtarian win, and then I'll probably do the same for Zalal. Like watch his last two UFC wins, and then the loss to Topuria, and then make my mind up.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Probably do the same. Let's see, I'll look at this card real quick. What what do you think about this co-main event?
What's the comment again?
This Sandhagen and Egger.
Um, yeah, I think that Sandhagen's gonna win. I think he's probably gonna finish him too. I didn't even like tape it or like look at lines or anything, but just my initial like good pick, I guess, is Sandhagen by finish. Um, and then I found out the lines like is like what like a -400, -500. I was like, holy shit! I didn't realize. like he would be that steep of a favorite.
Right.
Yeah, like I think he'll win and I think he'll finish him, but even that seems like a little strange to me because um like Aljo just ran through him like a knife through butter, and Frankie
Yeah,
Edgar's got like
dude.
a really good wrestling and a good top game, but I know that Corey Sandhagen has that really good, like he just uses the Kimura trap as like a defense to get up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
He'll lock in the Kimura, he'll extend the arm, and then when they go to roll through with it, he'll just stand up and break free. And
Yep.
I can see, even if Frankie gets takedowns, I can see Sandhagen doing that, getting up, and then just like annihilating him in open space. You know what I mean? Just like landing hella accurate shots, and he's got like awesome like shot selection, and he goes everywhere as well. Like he'll hit you in the body. He works a lot of fucking like hooks to the body and shit. I do like Sandhagen. I think he's really good in terms of striking, especially. So yeah, I think Sandhagen will finish it. Honestly,
I tend to agree. I see this fight. I see this fight going two ways, and I see one of them being more likely. The first scenario is that Corey Sandhagen, like you said, I can see kind of like a Brian Ortega-esque finish where he just hits him with some nasty like Muay Thai strike, like a knee or an elbow or a fucking. Because Corey Sandhagen, I've seen some of his kickboxing fights and stuff. That motherfucker is nasty in the clinch. And
yeah,
dude, if he catches Frankie in that tie plume and starts teeing off on him with those knees, yeah, I can see a finish like that. Or this is the other scenario I could see, kind of like a Frankie Edgar Yair Rodriguez, where he gets taken down and Frankie just like throttles him. But I think the more likely scenario is the former, like Sandhagen just rips him up on the feet.
yeah. I could see. I don't think he'll throttle him because he's not like a jiu-jitsu guy. But I think that he would just get top control, and if he has the opportunity, he'll just try to like pin him down and fucking neutralize him for the whole fight. So I could see it being like either like a lopsided Frankie decision or like Corey destroying him. Those are like the two most likely outcomes that I see. But I mean, fucking nobody thought that he was gonna like demolish Yair, so he hasn't had finish in a while. And outside of that win to Pedro Munoz, his last decisive win was against Cub. You know what I mean?
Dude, totally. And here's the other thing, like Corey is still getting better and he's 28.
Yeah.
Frankie is slowly diminishing and he's fucking 39, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, these fucking these bantamweights that are like 39 and shit. Yeah, it's no good.
Yeah, no doubt, dude. And that's kind of like this isn't the same, like, but that's kind of why I faded Sarah McMahon. Bitch 40, you know.
Yeah, like that literally took me up until like 30 minutes before the event, but I switched to Pena, and my reasoning for doing so, and I'm not just like being a Captain Hindsight guy. Like actually, I put my picture up on Twitter so people can like go and double check if they want. I put like the picture out before the event, but obviously it was the Mecca, wasn't it? So I had to like message Jack and sort of tell him I was changing the pick. And when I messaged him, I said, I just don't trust McMahon to go out there and push a pace for 15 minutes without slipping up and getting subbed. And that's pretty much exactly how it went down. Like she was dominating, and then as soon as she started like getting a little bit tired, it was just like all downhill from there.
Dude, Jack, that's hilarious that you say that because I had like the exact same thing with Chandler. I have like a screenshot of this Twitter like feed going back and forth where it's like the guy asks Chandler by TKO or sub, and I said G and P TKO for me. I said it's a close fight, it's a 50-50 fight, but I think Chandler hurts him and puts it away, and that's pretty much like exactly what happened.
Yeah, like it was literally ground and pound as well. Like Chandler got down to his knees and was just like socking him in the side of the face while fucking Hooker was like folded up. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be living off that one for a little bit. I'm gonna milk that one for at least until the next event.
What do you think about Gaethje saying that if Conor gets a title shot, he'll never fight in the UFC again?
I don't blame him for being pissed, dude, because it's like, what the fuck, man? Like not. This is how I look at it. If Connor gets a title shot at some point, I won't be upset. But if he gets the next one, like immediately, I will be like, what the
Yeah,
fuck, man? Because like,
yeah,
there's
for
so many
real.
other
Because and like I agree with Gaethje, but at the same time, like I would say, like the same shit goes for him. He goes for Conor, he goes for Gaethje, he goes for literally anybody coming off of a loss. He shouldn't be fighting for a title, obviously. Like, does that even need to be stated?
Exactly, dude. Like young Frankenstein, I think that goes without saying. Because like Justin, like yeah, he got his title shot and Khabib fucking choked him unconscious. He tapped and he napped. So like yeah, Justin it will have to work his way back up just like Connor. So I think the appropriate like situation is you give like from a meritocracy standpoint, you give Oliver
Yeah.
the title shot, and then you make Connor versus Tony, and you make Justin versus Chandler. I think that's the shit to do.
Yeah, I feel like everybody like is in almost like simultaneous agreement that those are like the matchups to make. You should be like
Do totally.
Poirier, Oliveira for sure, and then it would be more ideal if you could get somebody coming off of a win for Chandler, but there's nobody near his ranking that is, so Gaethje makes sense. Um, and then it's either like Conor Tony or Conor Diaz 3, one of the two probably.
Right. And I kind of look at Khabib as kind of like a neutralizing like win. Like, yeah, everyone kind of loses to him. So like I'm not like the same thing would happen. You insert Connor or Tony or anyone that just smeesh. So like I just
Yeah.
think yeah. So I think that they're all about like on the same level. So but man, dude, if they make my dude Justin versus my dude Chandler, that will oh my God, dude.
Yeah, that would be a nightmare for you because it's like Chandler's like
I know he's my new
you
boy,
knew
man, but like
yeah.
Justin is like my favorite active fighter. So it'll be a nightmare, dude. I'll just be it might fucking send me off the deep end, dude. I don't know.
Well, honestly, I think that shit would definitely end in a finish. Definitely.
Oh yeah, dude. Somebody get
Yeah.
knocked out. Those two knuckleheads. Oh yeah, somebody's getting knocked out, dude.
Yeah, for real. If I had to like make a lean right now, it would probably be Chandler, honestly.
Dude, with that power, man, like I'm super scared for my dude Justin. Like that,
Yeah.
but it's Chandler's a glass cannon too, though. Like if you can hit
Yeah.
Chandler, like the people
Yeah,
he's
he's
been
got
knocked out by have a lot of power, but you can hurt him, man, if you hit him.
exactly. Yeah, like he's hurtable, and like not only have we seen him like knocked out a couple of times by like like smaller guys, but we've seen him like fucked up with like kicks by Brent Primus as well, and like that's Gaethje's wheelhouse. So that's like an interesting facet of it. But I think that when you look at Chandler, not only is he like dangerous on the feet, but he can like wrestle for days as well. And Gaethje, like I've said this for like his last 4 or 5 fights, like he's definitely like an awesome anti-wrestler. But after each exchange, once he manages to like get free from them, it definitely looks like it takes something away from him each and every time somebody goes for a takedown.
It does drain his energy bar. And the thing
Yeah,
about Gaethje is like, man, he can get cracked off those counters, off the leg kicks. Like that's exactly how
yeah,
Dustin knocked him out. And like I just feel like with Chandler, if that's Chandler hitting you, dude, it probably ain't gonna be no follow-ups, man. You're probably just gonna fucking knock you out. Like so this
yeah.
dude is such a tough one to pick. Like I think, on paper, yeah, Justin has beaten they've beaten about the same. Like I think it's kind of close. It's about the same. They both have good
Yeah,
wins.
it's
They both have
yeah,
good wins.
I would say that Gaethje's fought better people, but
Right.
he's dropped the
The
ball.
wins are the wins. Like the
Yeah,
are about the same.
yeah, for real. Yeah, it's like he's beat guys about the same level as the guys that Chandler beat, but when he's got the upper like echelon, like the Poirier and the Habibs and the Eddie Alvarez, is kind of like faulted. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
But those
Indeed.
are all like none of those are bad losses.
Yeah, no, Justin has only good losses, but he's taken a lot of damage, man. And he like before he got that eye surgery, dude, he used to get mollywop. He used to just wade in just to get his hands on the dude because he couldn't fucking see him.
You
Like,
know, you know what I really like about Gaethje. After which fight was it? After the Poirier fight, he said, "I've got 5 wars left in me," and everybody thought he was going to be like done soon. But like, he keeps making a point of being like, "Ever since I've said that, I've like never had a war yet." So you know,
right?
yeah,
Well, yeah, it's like I keep saying it. That was like one of my little things that I like saying. Like actual eyesight having Justin Gaethje is a problem. The only
yeah.
person who hasn't been a problem for is Khabib, and he's still like landing some nasty leg
Well,
kicks on
yeah,
Khabib.
like a lot of people like shit on Gaethje for like how he went out in that fight, but I still think he probably like put more damage on Habib in one singular round than like a shitload of his opponents combined. You know what I mean?
Seriously, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
like Justin, that's the thing, man. He's a super he is like one of the best action fighters ever because he has lived by the sword, died by the sword. And since he has gotten better, like he really responds well to Whitman, and they come up with usually a really fucking good game plan. Like, yeah, it didn't work against Khabib, but every fight before that, it worked pretty damn well. It worked with Barbosa, worked really well with Tony. It worked against Cowboy. Like, it's he just responds to Whitman for some reason. Like, they have this weird symbiotic like relationship, and I think that yeah, it's like they'll have a good game plan for Chandler, but both of these guys like they they they're both like tough. Like they're both tough guys, but they both can be knocked out. But it's like going to be will I think because I think that Justin does have a little better cardio than Chandler. Like I think that Chandler, if it does get late and Chandler can't bank Justin and knock him out, then I would favor Gaethje. Like Gaethje is kind of just like a buzzsaw the whole time.
We probably won't need it, but if they do that fight, I hope they make it 5 rounds.
Seriously, dude. Like, why would you
Yeah.
make that a 3 rounder?
I mean, that shit'll probably end in like 1 round anyway, but like just in case.
Right, dude.
Yeah. um, Gaethje's one half of probably my favorite fight of all time. Like that fight that him and Eddie Alvarez has was just the absolute shit. Like from start to finish, it was like there were the coaches on tough at the time, weren't there? And they like dubbed it like you know, this is like the winner of this fight's like the most violent man in the UFC. It was kind of like the BMF belt, but before it was cool.
Yeah,
And
dude,
like,
the unofficial
yeah,
BMF.
and like those guys are like grown adults who don't give a fuck, so they don't need like a fancy belt to put on it. They're just gonna decide that like whoever wins this shit is the most violent man in the UFC. And then like the fight actually lived up to it as well. Like it was just literally blow for blow for blow for blow for blow until one of them fell down. It was fucking
Yep.
amazing. Yeah.
It was crazy too because like both of I mean, I'm like a super fucking Gaethje stan. I'm Mr. fucking Gaethje stan boy. But like both of those fights, Justin was really close to finishing both of them. Poirier and
Oh
fucking
yeah.
Alvarez. Like
Like
Poirier's leg was really fucked up.
yeah, for real. Alvarez's leg was fucked up too, and also like remember that like that hematoma that he had like kind of like on was like above his lip, like Eddie.
Dude.
Like
Eddie
Eddie's face
Alvarez's
was fucked
face,
up.
dude.
Yeah.
His cheek was so fucking like his face was really like I remember when he put his hands up and there was the biggest lump on his fucking cheek.
Yeah, like Eddie really fucking wanted that shit badly.
Hey man, that's why I always respect Eddie Alvarez. Like I know that he got the living Christ beaten out of him by Connor, but like, dude, I'll always respect. And that's why I always respect Poirier. Is like they took my dude Gaethje, stood in the fire with him, and beat the living shit out of him and knocked him out. And like I can't take that from either of them, you know.
Yeah, yeah, for real. Yeah. Oh man, I wonder how Poirier, like where Poirier goes from here, because obviously, like he's probably gonna fight for a belt. It should probably be Oliveira. We're all in agreement, but whether or not the UFC will do that fight, that's a different question. And I don't know. I feel like at this point, like I really want Poirier to win a belt just for like his, extensive work in featherweight and lightweight, and like just everything coming together at the end of his career. But Oliveira is dangerous as fuck, man, and it would be like so sad for Poirier to like pick up the biggest win ever and then like get catapulted to a title fight and then lose again.
Oh my God, for like the official belt.
Yeah,
Oh,
because like
gets it.
like
Gets
I
the
was
right.
like I've been fucking going around and being like hashtag paid in full and shit, but he hasn't really been paid in full because what he means by paid in full is like paid with a strap. And yeah, he's been an interim champion, but it's not the undisputed, and that's probably what he's after.
What do you think? Do you think that they didn't make it the real title because they're holding out a chance of Khabib coming back? Like, why didn't they do that?
Yeah, like I think I'm pretty sure this is the situation. Habib never had any intentions of coming back. Dana thought that he could like persuade him um to come back. I think in particular for the Conor fight, and then obviously like that shit got scratched when Poirier knocked out Conor, and then I think Dana just like lost all hope at that moment and was like, ah, you know what, it's fucking done. Like it's just not gonna get made. Yeah.
Dana, like the memes about Dana being like heartbroken and shit, like this shit is just making me cry, dude.
Yeah.
Like between the Otman Azaitar thing and Connor getting knocked out, like I've never seen that more. I've never seen him be more fucking Dana red. Like he was so fucking pissed off about all that.
Like that Altman shit is like so out there. Like I don't know, it just doesn't even make any sense to me. Like there's definitely more going on there than that people know than they're actually saying. You know what I mean? Because it's like yeah, they're all like in a bubble or whatever, and they're the UFC, so obviously they've got a security team, and it's like what this they know he's got snuck in, they know he like shimmied from one balcony to another, but the dude miraculously just escapes, like evades capture. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I,
that's just
I,
like it's crazy. Like I don't get it.
there's no way that he could just like escape the UFC
Well, was
security.
that I saw a video of the dude like shimmying down. Like, was that the same guy? Because there's a
I
video of a
see,
guy like
I seen the video that MMA KO posted, but I don't know if that's like an actual. I don't know if that's the actual footage or if it's like I think it was a joke
someone
video. I
else
don't know if
doing that.
yeah, if MMA KO's in the comments, you can let me know. But I think that was just like I think he just found a photo, like a video in Abu
Of the
Dhabi,
dude
and somebody
scaling
like,
down the building like he
yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah,
Like, dude, because that's insane. If the dude actually got away, like, and he like escaped authorities, and that was like, dude, then I bet, goddamn, I bet Dana was mad because he got no fucking like retribution. It was just like
Well,
the only thing
they
he
asked
was
him
like
about
cut
it.
in, like, fuck.
They asked him about it at the post-fight press conference. Like, I think it was Jose Youngs, the guy from MMA Fight, and he said like, "Will there be any like criminal recourse, like criminal charges or whatever?" And Dana was like, "Nah, no, we're not going that route." Like, he was like, "He's not a bad kid. He just made a stupid mistake." And then Jose Youngs was like, "I'm not talking about Altman. I'm talking about the guy who, you know, escaped." And he was like, "All right." And he was like, the Abu Dhabi government have his name, so they can deal with that. So whatever that means. Dude's probably hung already.
Dude, yeah, he is probably a missing persons report right now, dude.
Yeah.
His name is on a missing persons report for sure.
Yeah, probably. But like I just like the lifelong question, what was in the bag? You know what I mean?
Dude, it's true, man. What do you think, man? What was in that motherfucker?
I mean, the only thing that actually would make sense to me is a diuretic, you know what I mean? Like something to help him with the weight cut. That's literally the only thing that could possibly make sense in my eyes because what else could it be that he couldn't wait literally like 12 hours one day till after the fight, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that I know, dude. Like, yeah, it had to be something that he would have needed to take right then and there, like for whatever he was doing.
Yeah. Like that's the only thing that I can think of. Like a diuretic. I heard somebody speculating an IV, but yeah, I don't know. Who fucking knows at the end of the day? I wonder if Bellator will pick him up.
Dude, yeah, it's wild. I just it's insane. Like it's literally like some shit out of a movie. Like the plan. Cut the wristband off, slip it to the guy, sneaks in undetected, scales the balcony. It's like Jesus Christ, y'all are insane, dude.
Yeah, like surely there's more like oh sorry, less conspicuous ways of like conducting yourself, scaling fucking buildings and shit.
Yeah, you can't do like Dennis Nedry style and put something in like a fucking aerosol, like a Barbasol like shaving cream thing or something.
I'm like, I'm trying to think of why he would have to, because allegedly he went in, like, and then went in the building, and then went in one of the rooms, and then like shimmied over to his room. So it was like, I wonder if there's like details outside the room or something like that to stop people sneaking shit in for athletes while they're cutting weight or something.
Yeah, dude, I could totally see that.
Yeah. Oh well, there goes his hype anyway.
I know, man. I liked Ottman too. He like when he knocked out Trevor Smith. Ooh,
I was like
or not
two.
that was Murdoch. I mean, Timu. Sorry.
Yeah. That Timu one was fucking. That was some scary shit. Yeah, and you know, two KOs, two performance of the night bonuses. You know, potential to get his third one against Frivola.
Yeah.
Shit the bed, man. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, it's too bad, but like, dude, there's no way you can let that shit like. You
Oh
cannot
shit!
let that
Look,
fly.
MKO says it was just a joke and it actually got a few thousand views, got hammered with dislikes. I did say in the description it was fake, and I linked to the original, which was from Philly.
That's hilarious, bro. Be like, y'all, it was just a joke. Chill with the dislikes, though.
Yeah, like I seen the video and I was like, this is the thing that like made me think, oh, this is probably just a joke for sure. Well, not only because like most of MMA KO's content is like comedy related, but when he gets to the bottom, like people grab him, and I was like, well, the other guy supposedly got away.
Right? Like you just knew.
Yeah,
It's hilarious, dude.
but yeah, I think I'm gonna hop off, dude. It's coming up to 1 a.m. over here.
Right on. Well, Jack, I appreciate you stopping through, man, chopping it up with me. Hey, before you get out of here, tell the people how they can follow you.
Yeah, of course. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Jack Attack MMA. Yeah, appreciate you having me on, man.
No sweat, dude. Thanks again, man. You're stop by anytime.
Cool, dude. Yeah, if you go on tomorrow, I'll be on.
I will. I'll be there, man.
Cool beans. Right. Have a good one, dude. Peace.
All right, you too, man. Later, dude. There he is, boys. Jag Attack. I think I'm gonna go 2.5 hours. I'm gonna go to the 2.5 hour mark. And then cut it, skirt, bow, cut it. Yep. Appreciate you guys stopping through, man. General Wrench Mirez, KO. Everyone, even Rush, man. And of course, my dude, Nicky Elbows, Boston Nick. Big shout out to Boston Nick MMA. Big shout out to MMA Locker Room. Shout out to Jeff Slaughter and all the guys over at PSR, man. Everybody over at Pub Sports Radio. And and you guys already know, like this Mecca is coming up, and I got to start taping. Just having this conversation with Jack and talking with you guys, I need to do a lot more taping than I originally thought. So yeah, I got some work to do, and when I get done with the stream, I'm gonna get to it. But yeah, man, it was a good stream though. Talked some UFC, talked a little Nick and Rush fighting, you know. Talk some fucking talk some UFC, man. Talk some Mecca. Smoke some weed about it. And I'll be back tomorrow, man. I will be back tomorrow. It'll be Friday. Appreciate it, Jack. Shaka, brah. Later, dude. Mañana. Mi amigo. But yeah, dude. We'll pick it right back up tomorrow. I will, as a matter of fact, let me just kind of look ahead. Some things I might want to talk about tomorrow. Got a few minutes here. Ain't no sense in, cutting her off before get the most out of it. Okay. So what I want to talk about tomorrow. Oh, yeah. This one. Pantoja and Cape. I want to talk about Pantoja and Cape tomorrow. And I also want to talk about slow Mike Rodriguez and Danilo Marquez. That's what I've kind of been thinking about. So, yeah, if anyone wants to come in, Jack wants to come in tomorrow. Curious to know your thoughts or anybody else's thoughts on Mike Rodriguez and Marquez and Pantoja and Cape. Those are going to be ones that I'm going to be looking at, as well as some others tonight. So, yeah, we'll talk about those tomorrow. We touched on Stamen and you a little bit. I'm leaning Stamen myself. But, yeah, I'm leaning Michael Johnson. Going with Sandhagen. Going with Beneil Dariush. Leaning Believe slightly, but I need to tape that more. And I definitely need to tape some Choi Sung-woo and Yusuf Zalal. But yeah, we'll talk some more about those. Yeah, we'll talk some more. I'm gonna tape those. And I'll talk about that prelim opener, Choi Sung-woo and Zalal, as well as Pantoja and Cape. Those will be the ones. Good stream though, man. Appreciate you guys. We had we had like 16 people in here at one point. Pretty fucking good, dude. 15. It was at 15 for a little while. Yeah, man. Appreciate all the support, y'all, for real. I'll be back at tomorrow. Like I said, we'll talk about a couple of these fights. Talk about Pantoja Cape and Rodriguez and Marquez. And then I will I'm gonna tape Choi Sung-woo and Zalal and give my thoughts on my findings or whatever. But yeah, man, 6 people in the building. 6 people in the building for a stream that's about to end, man. That's pretty good, man. Appreciate you guys. And like I said, boys, pick it right back up tomorrow. I'll probably I'll shoot for a 4:20 stream tomorrow. I should have my ducks in a row so I can go a little bit earlier tomorrow. So I can get done a little bit earlier. Have a little bit more time with the old lady on Friday evening. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Do a nice little 4:20 session on Friday. Little smoke break. Little Friday smoke break, dudes. Joe feel? So I'm going to do, man. 4:20 little Friday smoke break. Get you through that last couple hours of the day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're going to do it like that. And with that, I want to give a big shout out to Jack Attack MMA. Big shout out to Boston Nick MMA. Shout out to MMA Locker Room. Shout out to Jeff Slaughter, all the boys over at PSR, Pub Sports Radio. But yeah, big shout out to the Rabid Dog, man. The Mecca this week or next week is going to be gnarly. It's going to be fucking gnarly. I'm going to be ready. I'm going to start taping extensively now. And yeah, be ready to go, dude. But yeah, Shout out Mr. Arkansas. Shout out Post Sports Radio. Shout out to all you guys, man. I appreciate all you guys coming through. Alex, KO, Jack Attack, everybody else that slipped through, man. Let me scroll up here. If I miss anybody, man, I'm sorry. Bloodthirsty, appreciate you. Smiths, Bro Picks, Sky Brown, Jeff Slaughter, even Rush, man. Yep. And even Justin. But yeah, big shout out to Boston Nick MMA and Mills and all those guys. And yeah, man. I'm ready, dude. I'm ready. I'm gonna be even more ready by the time the Mecca picks come around. But yeah, shout out to the Rabbit Dog. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Mr. Arkansas on YouTube. Rabbit Dog, Mr. Ark on Twitter. But yeah, man. Ark is pretty much the reason why most everyone in this chat is here. So yeah, shout out to the Rabbit Dog, man. I'm coming to win this fucking Mecca. But yeah, dude, it's been just my 2 cents, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.